Scranton turns away from pressure, gives to Koivunen, centers on the doorstep, score! Emil Bemstrom goes into the slot and hammers the one-time feed onto the right side of the net. And the Penguins have their first lead of the season. They go up 2-1 with 1:35 to go in the period. Gorgeous centering pass from Koivunen behind the net. He made that play happen. Klerman will also get an assist. He's got 2 points in the first period. And Wilkes-Barre Scranton has itself a 2-1 advantage. Turns out of the corner. Koivunen up to Aho, right point. Returns to Koivunen. He hooks his way middle, straight away. Gives over right side, score! Philip Krall, his first goal as a Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguin is a power play goal, and it's a one-time rocket from the right circle. And the Penguins, their first PPG of the season and their first 2-goal lead of the season. It's 5-3, and it comes 51 seconds into the
3 assists in the Penguins season opener after a helper was added and a scoring change over the weekend. Koivunen finds Tkachuk on a lovely pass. His wrister goes bar down, baby! Oh, a release that'll knock you in your seat. Boris Tkachuk with a wicked shot. His second power play goal in as many games as a Penguin. And Wilkes-Barre Scranton has the 1-0 lead. Great pass by Koivunen. Top of the left circle, faking like he was gonna shoot it. Kind of a no-look pass through the seam underneath some sticks, right onto the tape of Tkachuk. Settled it down, quick little stick handle, and then going near side, top corner, over the glove of Kolosov. What a shot! Couldn't connect with either Koivunen or McCrory. Bridgeport can't clear. McCrory shot off the post and in! Koivunen was parked in front, and the drive from the top of the left circle puts the Penguins on the board 1 minute and 10 seconds into the game. It's going to be Ville Koivunen leading the fist bump celebration at the Penguins bench, so makes me think that's his first goal of the season, and Rutger McCrory will gather his first performance. Ville Koivunen selected by Kirk McDonald as his second shooter. This is his first North American shootout attempt. He was 4 for 8 during his pro career in Finland. And a slow approach here by the rookie. Now he gains speed at the top of the circles, and he'll go 5-hole. Slick stuff by Ville Koivunen, and the Penguins are 2 for 2 so far in the shootout. Now Koivunen steps into the slot, darts it over to Bemstrom, back to the point, quick feed, Koivunen, shot and score! With 34 seconds left in the power play, Ville Koivunen puts the Penguins on the board. It's 1-0 with 14:07 still to go here in the first period. And that's sort of what we were referring to at the start of that power play, that even though things had gone dry a little bit for the Penguins' man advantage, they were still getting opportunities, would be thwarted by posts, timely blocks, or big speeds past Bolduc, shot, he scores! Speed kills! Emil Bemstrom leaves Bolduc in the dust and goes bar down, baby, to make it 2-0 Pens. And once again, it's Wilkes-Barre Scranton just throwing a wrench into the works of Bridgeport's transition, slowing things down. This time it was the leap by Tkachuk into the air, getting his fingertips on an aerial pass. Tkachuk tapped it to Koivunen, dropped it to Bemstrom, and Bolduc could not recover. Touch play behind the goal. Tkachuk pursues it, flips it around to Bemstrom, pass in the slot, Poulin feeds it over to Koivunen, steps into a wrister, stopped by Hughes, rebound shoveled in! It's Sam Poulin with the power play goal! We're tied, 1-1. Koivunen put everything he could into that wrist shot. Hughes got a cross for the save, but then a lively rebound careened between the hash marks. And with Sam Poulin's momentum taking him back towards the slot, he's able to backhand it off the stick of a Rocket penalty killer and just muscles it into the open goal. That was Dauphin. He was able to take. Meanwhile, Tkachuk with a stick in hand. So does the Laval defender. We see Hollowell maneuver it to Koivunen, shoots and scores! A third power play goal tonight, and the Penguins have tied the game 3-3. Ville Koivunen with a rocket of a one-timer from the right side half wall. Hollowell put it in the sweet spot. Traffic in front, and that puck found its way through the throng of bodies, kisses off the far post and in. We got a tie game here at Mohegan Arena at Casey Plaza, folks.
Ville Koivunen circles the wagons. Philip Crow from center point. Back for Koivunen. In low it comes Bench from the forehand. He scores. The exact same play that Jurenko had stopped a couple of moments earlier. Well, this time Bemstrom on the second effort able to push it across the line, perhaps with some help from Tkachuk at the last moment. An incredible effort by the T-Birds just to even get a point in the standings. But the Penguins ultimately do survive and win this one 5-4 in overtime, ending the T-Birds' 4-game winning streak in the process. We'll wrap a wild one when we come back. T-Birds hockey has been presented by MGM Springfield.
To the point for Hollowell. Over to Koivunen. Fed down low to Boris Tkachuk. Return to Ville Koivunen. Rink wide. Bemstrom. One-timer. He scores! 17 seconds into the power play. The Penguins have the first goal of the night. Emil Bemstrom with a signature one-timer rocket. 1-0 Pens at 10:06 of this opening frame. Hollowell and Koivunen were going back and forth at the point. Koivunen, he was looking at the net, but then passed it right at the top of the circles over to Bemstrom. Lehigh Valley didn't see it coming because Koivunen didn't tip his hand. Team leading 10th power play point of the year for the 21-year-old rookie Koivunen, and Bemstrom has reached double-digit. Rebound, score! Ville Koivunen right on the doorstep, picks up the trash, and the Penguins have 7. 7-2, the lead for Wilkes-Barre Scranton with 3.5 minutes to go in the third. A third power play goal notched by Wilkes-Barre Scranton here tonight. And this Penguins offense, which had been rolling in their previous wins, now has a season high. Side McCrory goes back to Koivunen, shot save, rebound buried by Bros. Relentless work by the Penguins as Shepard unable to steady himself amidst all the chaos surrounding his crease. McCrory from behind the net in front to Koivunen, and then the rebound deposited by Tristan Bros. Penguins strike first here in Chocolatetown. It's 1-0, 5 minutes and 33 seconds into the second stanza. And Tristan Bros with a huge celebration after that one. He's getting himself invested in these rivalries here for the Pens. Parked in front. Frank couldn't get there in time to lift his stick. Bros with his 10th goal of the year. Shepard now up to 19 saves. Koivunen back on side. Curls away from Scarbosa. Now top of the left circle. Wrist shot. He scores! Koivunen would not be denied. The shifty playmaking intelligence of Ville Koivunen creates back-to-back scoring opportunities The first time, Shepard made a quick right pad save. The second time, Koivunen beats him to the left. 2-2. We're tied again here in Chocolatetown with 8:22 left here in the third period. Johnstone set. Puck keeps rolling. Action continues with 11 seconds left in the period. Béliveau, left point. Shot tipped in! Appleby robbed the Penguins moments before, but the shot by Béliveau got redirected by Ville Koivunen, and the Penguins score with 5.8 seconds left in the opening frame. Béliveau realized there wasn't much time left. Just had to open up a shooting lane one way or another. Sent it through, and Koivunen set the moving screen right as he was cutting across the net front. Gets his stick on it and deflects it top corner over the shoulder of Appleby, erasing that head-turning save at the tail end of the first period. And with the buzzer sounding, the Penguins will enter their locker room for the first intermission. Tkachuk will snap one right on the stick of Ville Koivunen. Koivunen dips left, shoots and scores! The Penguins strike on their first shot of the game. Ville Koivunen, just 1 minute and 48 seconds in. The Penguins' 21-year-old rookie going to pick up his 8th goal of the season. Boris Tkachuk, Waterloo, Ontario native, stays hot for the Penguins as well. Sprung Koivunen the other way with the nice little touch pass from the Penguins bench. Nylander with an ugly turnover there, but once again the Penguins don't take advantage. They're snapping it around the neutral zone here. Bemstrom to Koivunen, already scored once, and he'll score again! My goodness! A target breaker right in the top corner by Ville Koivunen, and we're now tied at 2. What a sight to behold. Ville Koivunen with his 2nd goal of the game, and maybe his most impressive goal since coming here to the American Hockey League. Bemstrom got it onside, played it over to an open Koivunen, and with space, he put that one on a rope right where the post and the crossbar meet, over the glove of Akhtiamov, and then the rebound just couldn't be corralled by Gruden. Slaps his stick against the bench door in frustration as Bemstrom parachutes back, takes it away from Minton. Took some abuse on a check, but got the puck up to Koivunen. Now dropped to Joona Koppanen. Koppanen goes behind the goal, trying to draw Murray out of position. Shuffled to Koivunen, off the post, put in by Bemstrom! The Penguins skating circles around Matt Murray. They hit the post twice, but this time Bemstrom is there to sweep in the rebound. It's 5-3 black and gold. Koivunen came within centimeters of having the hat trick. I think he'll be okay with a 3-point night, as his all-star teammate was right on the doorstep. It's here today. Snaps it over to Bemstrom. He scores! 3 helpers for Koivunen. 3 points for Bemstrom. His 2nd goal comes on the power play, and the Penguins back firmly in control. 4-1, 6:17 left to play. Bemstrom now with goal 18 in the 2024-25 season. Wilkes-Barre Scranton loves setting up Bemstrom for that one-timer at the left wall. He's got an absolute cannon when he's able to get a hold of it, but because he's so lethal on that side, Kirk McDonald acknowledges that teams will construct their penalty kill around preventing that shot. They had 2 players over there near the level. Carried out to the neutral zone, brought back into the Bear zone, skips away from a defender to Tkachuk, behind the back pass, Koivunen back to Tkachuk, poked away by Oreo. Now Bemstrom finds Koivunen, he shoots and scores! The top line cashes in again for the Penguins, a tremendous sequence, and Koivunen finishes it off. Time of the goal. 4:39 of this first period. Koivunen gets his 11th tally of his rookie season here with the Penguins. And remember, Hershey was the team that brought that puck back into their own zone. They had no lane in the neutral zone, so they tried to chip it back to their defense. It ends up bouncing away from Iorio. Iorio thought he cleaned things up by stabbing that one away from Tkachuk, but then a spinning pass by Tkachuk found Bemstrom at the bottom of the left circle. I've turned away. Bemstrom with it once more. Soft pass to the point for Hollowell, angled back to Bemstrom, steps off the left boards, pass to Koivunen, he buries it for the Hattie! Another hat trick for the Penguins! Koivunen's second of the season, and there is your franchise record. Wilkes-Barre Scranton now with 6 hat tricks in a single season, the most this club has ever seen. And we haven't even reached the All-Star break. And it's another beauty feed from Emil Bemstrom to help set things up. Bemstrom had his second hat trick of the season on Sunday. Now he helps set up Koivunen for his second hattie of the season. The one-timer just as the power play was coming to an end. Koivunen, he's got another breakaway. Can he do it again? Yes, he does! He goes 5-hole for his 4th goal of the night. 7-0 Penguins. The Bears continue to bleed breakaways, and the Penguins continue to take advantage. Ville Koivunen with his 4th goal of the night, and the Penguins are putting on a clinic against the team from Chocolatetown. First place in the Atlantic Division are the Hershey Bears, but the Penguins have 7 games at hand. Gave Criscuolo nothing. Vasily Ponomarev marches across the blue line, passes in front, Koivunen shoots, he scores! Black got it with the shoulder, but it crept across the line. Ponomarev sets up Ville Koivunen, and the Penguins pull within 1. Oftentimes, we talk about a goalie making a big save at one side of the ice and then the other team marching the opposite direction and scoring almost immediately. To the slot, Tristan Broz down to Koivunen. Look at this puck moving by the Pens, and Broz puts it in on the back door! Surgical precision, dizzying passing by the black and gold, and it all culminates in Tristan Broz scoring in his return to the lineup. First game of the new year, 13th goal of the season, 2-0 Pens with 2:11 left to go here in this first period. Lost by Antonovsky, Koivunen shoots and scores! Ville Koivunen rings one off the far post and in. Wilkes-Barre Scranton scores late in what's been a feverish first period. 3:39 left to play in the opening frame. 1-0 Pens with Ville Koivunen gathering his 16th goal of the season. The breakout pass came right to Corey Antonovsky. He lost it off the heel of his stick. He then turned around, and I think he actually got a piece of that Koivunen shot, but not enough to slow it down. Q-Snet, Tkachuk competing for it. He's knocked over, but passed in front to Puustinen, who scores! Puustinen scoring 60 seconds into the game. He and Koivunen checking on Boris Tkachuk, who got stapled down there in the right corner, but made the play that helped create the opening goal. Penguins up 1-0 with a one-timer by Valtteri Puustinen. And Tkachuk kind of shaking things out. He's slow to get back to the Penguins bench here and celebrate with his teammates, just kind of testing the mobility. It looked like that left shoulder. He's immediately going to chat right now with Penguins head athletic trainer Xander Kosmala. Short shift there for the Penguins top line, but it's Koivunen picks it up again, drops it to Puustinen, toe drag, try to feather it back to Koivunen. In front, it's Puustinen, oh, and he buries it! Puustinen and Koivunen with the puck on a string, and it ends up behind Stevenson. Penguins take a 2-0 lead with 1:20 left in the frame. With Bemstrom called up to the NHL, Penguins head coach Kirk McDonald threw Valtteri Puustinen on this top line with Boris Tkachuk and Ville Koivunen. And their offense has not slowed down an inch. Puustinen now scoring in the first period of both games. Hollowell now, top of the key, wrist shot, stopped by Meriliainen. Penguins work to get it back. It's Puustinen into the skates of Koivunen, hesitates in the slot, backdoor, they score! Koivunen can see around corners, and he feeds it right to Rutger McGroarty for tonight's opening goal.
Oh, what a heck of a tic-tac-toe passing play that was. Rutger McGroarty, just outstanding work on this power play goal. Nifty second effort to get to the slot, and he made that pass falling down too to his right. Beautiful play.
What a beautiful play as a milestone marker for Ville Koivunen. 21 years old, and that was his 100th professional assist. But the Jackets in the thick of a playoff race. Holy smokes, what a release by Koivunen! Wires it past Stevenson, and right out of the break, the Penguins take a 3-0 lead. Ville Koivunen walked onside, had 3 defenders in front of him, and just decided to pull the trigger. And it's a bullet going to the far side top corner. No screen of any kind, no redirection, just a clean shot and a beautiful release that Stevenson had no answer for. Game will just shove it back behind the Wolfpack net. Breakout pass, doesn't work out for Hartford. Koivunen ends up spinning it behind Garand. What a play by Ville Koivunen. Hartford turned it over. Puustinen threw it in front to his fellow Finn, and Koivunen, with skill that you would not believe unless you see the clip for yourself, knocks down the bouncing puck, cut across the crease, and tucked it around Garand before he even knew what happened. Penguins skate away with it with Koivunen coming out of the box. Hayes finds Koivunen, shoots, and scores! Found the man out of the box. Koivunen wired it past his old teammate Meriliainen. 2 points for Hayes, 2 points for Koivunen, and the Penguins back in a 2-goal lead.
Well, you couldn't have timed that any better, getting him out of the penalty box just in time to join a 3-on-2 rush, and nobody saw that or could get ready for it anyway with how fast he came out. He just rips this thing from 10 feet away, under the glove, over the pad. 3-1, good guys.
Koivunen tried to chop it over to Sam Poulin, snuffed out, now back in front, it's Poulin, tries the wraparound, and he gets the hat trick! With 6.3 left to go, Sam Poulin gets the hattie! 8-3 Penguins! Second career hat trick for Sam Poulin. The Penguins already with a franchise record amount of hat tricks during this season, and they've got another one here as he's able to bank it off of Subban for a second time in this third period. Pulls it to his backhand, cycles down for Valtteri Puustinen, snaps it in the slot. St. Ivany has it tipped in by Koivunen! Koivunen set up shop atop the blue paint. St. Ivany with a knuckler low along the ice gets popped over the leg of Stevenson. Koivunen got the last touch and puts the Penguins in a 1-0 lead. 20 goals on this season now for the rookie Ville Koivunen. 7 of them in this rivalry series against the Hershey Bears. Maneuvered over to Ville Koivunen, leads the team with 16 power play points. Hollowell shifts it to Puustinen in the slot. McGroarty then bumps it back outside to Puustinen. Collects it off the boards, ripped around the wall to the right for Koivunen. Koivunen, seam pass for Puustinen, wrist shot, save, rebound shoveled through!